Morning, everybody. So this is the activity that you're going to be playing today. This is a interesting one where you are going to go through an adventure of what might happen in succession. Remember, succession is how the environment starts to come back after any large or small events. It could be something small like you mowing the lawn, seeing which organisms want to come back in the series in which they do come back, or something as large as a volcanic eruption. So inside your folder, you have some little placemakers. These are just for you guys to pick for which person you're going to be. So we're going to put those by the starting line. Each person in your group is going to choose what marker they want to represent them. And then the pink cards here are the character cards. So those will get passed out randomly. And on your character card, you will see your character's name. Okay. If your character is part of early succession or late succession. And then how your character reacts in different events. So if there is a fire event, this particular plant will move forward 5 spaces. Because it's part of early succession, it's going to be some of the first plant species that will come back after a fire event. If it's a landslide event, it'll move forward 2 spaces. A grazing event, it doesn't move. And if there is no disturbance, it actually moves backwards a space. The reason why it would move backwards a space is because it's an early succession plant. So the later succession plants are going to start to take over in that area. And that's going to start to force this guy out. Okay, so every character has a different movement about them. So those get passed out around your table. Okay, then the one person who's acting as the dealer is going to put the other sets of cards in the places they belong. The yellow cards are the interaction competitions. So we're going to shuffle those up really good, and we're going to place them over here where it says interaction cards, face down. The blue cards, these are known as the event cards. We're going to mix these up really good as well, and they are going to be placed in the future events upside down. So these are the ones that haven't taken place yet. When we flip them over, those are the events that have taken place. So that's your current events. All right, so we're always going to move in a clockwise fashion. Let's just say that there's me and 2 other people playing. So as the dealer, I'm going to flip over the first event. And I'm going to take a look. It's a sunny day, which is a non-disturbance. So for my character, the truffula tree, in a no disturbance day, I move 3 spaces forward. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say that this is Miss Elliott. On a no disturbance day, she moves backwards as the grickle grass. Well, she can't move anywhere because we're still at the starting line, so she just stays. Mr. Wolf over here, he's the Mamarath herb. He's going to be able to, move backwards. So they all stay. I'm the only one that progressed. We're going to flip over the next event card. Again, it's a no disturbance. So obviously we need to shuffle these a little bit more. But let's say we have the disturbance of grazing. So as the truffula, I don't move. Miss Elliott over here moves 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Mr. Wolf, he's going to move nowhere. Sorry, Wolf. So right now we are both here. Let's just say that Miss Elliott and I land in the exact same square. We need to battle off. You can't have 2 of the species taking over at the same time. So to do that, we are going to use these interaction cards. So we're going to flip over an interaction card and battle. Here's the interaction card. It says the early character type adds nitrogen to the soil. So between her and I, she's early succession and I'm late succession. So she adds more nitrogen to the soil. So that means she doesn't move. I move forward 2 spaces. So she made enough nitrogen for me to actually do better. Thanks. And it tells you over here what happens if you have 2 characters of the same succession stage. So then we flip these over and keep going. So that's kind of how this game works. Once you're done, you are going to record whoever finishes the line first, second, third, fourth, or fifth. And then you're going to start to take a look at the document sheet. So I'm going to flip the camera over here really quickly. So with your document in Google Classroom, you're going to share out one doc for the entire group. Make sure everybody's names are on it. Read the background information, but then take a look at what each of your plants actually looks like. I know this isn't focusing really well, so I apologize. But at the end of game one, so as soon as the first person crosses the finish line, game one is over. Well, technically, we need to know who's in the other places. But you're going to count the number of event cards that occurred. So how many event cards happened in the game that were about fire, landslides, grazing, or no disturbance? So write those numbers in. Then tell me which character got first place, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Then you're going to actually build the community that you have created in this ecosystem. So whoever the first place plant was, let's say it was, I don't know, here we'll look, the Lorax tree. If first place was the Lorax tree, whoop, that's this one right here, you are going to place 6 Lorax trees in your ecosystem. So I made this a drawing. Open up the drawing, copy and paste 6 of the Lorax trees in your ecosystem. Whoever was second place, we need to have 5 of those plants, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And this is going to depict to you the community of the organisms that you have. And it will tell you what kind of succession has occurred with the events that have happened within that that forest. Now that you have this down, you're going to play a second game. So this game should go a lot faster now that you understand the rules a little bit better. And you're going to do the same thing. And you're going to see if there's any changes to your ecosystem. Then there's some discussion questions at the end. Okay, you're going to answer those with your group. And once you have this all done, you can turn it in. Please make sure that you guys are all participating and also having a good time with it.